Continuing Guess Your Grace. It's an absolutely fantastic game. I love the entry point to it. Alright, where we left off. We just had the wedding between, what's her name? Luciana and Ivo. We've built all the towns we can so far. We probably could have got a little more gold from the tavern business than we did, but life happens. Oh wait. I'm gonna restart real quick. Because we were at 1,000 and now we're at like nothing. Which is a mistake. Oh no. Well, hopefully that doesn't do something super negative. That's what happens when you push the button. Don't push the big red button. Why would you make a big red button if I can't push it? And that's all I can recall, Your Grace. Considering how much I drank that night, it's quite remarkable I remember anything. Surely. Did you see anything suspicious? Anyone wandering off where they shouldn't? Lady Lena was staring at Lucula's dress a bit too much, if you ask me, but nothing else, I'm afraid. And we are glad your daughter has been found safe and well. I think we've examined all the guests, Your Grace. And we haven't heard anything out of the ordinary. Tali's soldiers were the main bulk of our army. Solving the murder case will certainly convince Ivo to aid us in battle. Whoever did poison Tali's must have planned it out to the smallest detail. If you find any leads, do let me know, Your Grace. Tali's wasn't anyone's favorite person, but you'd need to have a very good reason to murder the King of Atana. We mustn't lose focus on our main goal, however. Adovia won't wait for us to resolve this. In this situation, we shan't rely on Tali's, Ivo's army. We need to seek help from other lords in case we can't convince Ivo in time. As for the army, we will need to reach out to neighboring lords, make allies, sign treaties. Sounds like you're in quite a pickle, Your Grace. You're still here. Speaking of allies, treaties, etc., I have a hefty army waiting for orders. I can throw in some extra gold and supplies to aid you too. 230 men and 6 gold. Do you want something in return, I presume? Lords from Pendle, Your Grace. You stopped delivering spices to my associates in Braca. Turmeric, caraway, anise. Food's as bland as hell without all these. Persuade lords to renew the deliveries. My men will aid you in that battle, Your Grace. I will see what can be done. Very well, Your Grace. Now that's a start. We should invite lords over, see what we can do. Also marked areas of interest on the map. It might be worth checking them. Maybe we can find a piece of gold or two. Ooh, a pigeon. We don't know when Madova will show up, but we need to start preparing for battle as soon as possible. I made a note of things we can do on a weekly summary, Your Grace. We should be able to deny payment for our agents. Can't expect them to work if you don't pay them, but at least we can save a coin. Maintaining our army will also cost us supplies. It only gets more difficult from now on, Your Grace. Oh, and here are the petitioners. Perhaps the servant will shine some light on the case. You can now use the map to explore locations and help locals to try to gain extra resources. On the map by clicking the map button below. So the agents to explore locations. Simply select the location and then click the magnifying glass icon. Alright, so there's 3 spots to go, but I like to do these first, just because they can be pretty crazy. Dear Father, we have arrived. Atana is nothing like Davin. The vast streets of Hargos expand endlessly. It seems Asala would love to get lost in here. The journey was tiring, but the views have compensated for everything. Sidani would have made your ears fall off with her questions if she saw the landscapes here. The cliffs and rocks span across the whole of Atana, and it all makes you feel very small. Atop of these rocks there lies Hagos, like a nest looking over everything. I understand why they use the griffin as their banner. I'm really sorry for the last weeks we spent together. Hug mother for me. Yours, Lucula. Luculia? Oh yes, Atana can be very pretty. But it can also very dangerous. You don't want to be caught out in the rural windstorms. We should reply to Luculia. Tell her it's good to hear from her. Of course. What should I ask her about? I'm not sure. Maybe the girls have some questions. Of course. Let me know when you're ready to write the letter. Oh, so many. Some laws will provide extra gold as supplies in addition to the army offer. Those offerings are shown to the right of the profile. Alright, so he's dead. Which is funny that I can invite him still. Yeah, wow. Their army was way bigger than everyone else's. I wonder if this is a situation like... Probably don't want to go high up. I wonder if this gold is every week. These benefits are like weekly. That would be very useful. But let's talk to these people first. You called me, Your Grace. Tell me what happened during the wedding night. I don't know, Your Grace. I was only bringing food and drinks like I was told. I'm so sorry, Your Grace. I swear I did nothing. By the gods, please don't punish me. I swear I didn't know that these drinks were poisoned. I only picked them up from the kitchen and brought them to the ceremony. I swear I didn't know, Your Grace. I wasn't saying you did anything. I was just trying to get to the bottom of this. I promise on my family, Your Grace, I know nothing. But the dungeon guard might know something. He mentioned he saw someone in the wine cellar that night. I don't know anything else, though, I swear. I believe that knows our search then. You may go, but don't leave Davon until after the royal trial. Thank you, Your Grace. Okay. Your Grace, my son, a disgrace to the family. I sent him to gather some brushwood in the forest. Turns out he's too dumb to find a way back home. Do you think you could help us find him? I mean, there's no rush. Oh my god, 2 weeks? Just take the gold.
Okay.
Oh, wait, that's not what I wanted. I wanted to find the sun. I just wanted to find the sun with money. Oops. Because, like, in 2 weeks I can explore 2 of these spots. Which seemed more important, but it's not. Alright, I'm supposed to invite Rose to our place. Now let's go talk to the children. Yes, Father. Sister has arrived safely in time. She said you would love it there. I'm sure I would. If I ever got to leave this castle. You'd be able to leave the castle if you behaved better. Yeah, right. Will you write to Luli? Can you ask her about Ivor? What is he like? I just can't imagine having to leave here and live with some strange man. If there's any free space in the letter, I'll ask her. Thank you. Yeah, the wedding didn't really go to plan, did it? No, what happened was terrible. The wedding went fairly well until then. Lucula was even considering dancing. She was very beautiful in her dress. I really miss her, Father. I miss her too, ass. Oops. Oh, well, it's the same thing. Don't do anything silly. Celia. Do I ever? Yes, you do. You do, kiddo. Your Grace. Everything alright, Sidani? Last week's events were quite distressing for all of us. I don't understand why this would happen. How could someone eat Smudge? Dusty is gone, and now Smudge is, well, Smudge is 6 feet underground. Then again, I just couldn't dig that deep, so I just covered him with a rock. It's so boring here without Lily. Smudge is a snail. Someone ate her snail. Okay, she lost her snail, a slug, at the wedding, and someone ate it raw, thinking that it was supposed to be cooked. It just cracks me up. You promised you'd convince her to stay. She even going to visit us? I don't think I want to lie to her. I couldn't keep her here. She had to go, Sidani. One day you'll also find a prince you'll want to go with. Ew! I hate boys! I'll never do that! I'm about to reply something to her. Do you want me to say anything from you? Oh yes! Tell her I'm taking her bedchamber. Mother, let me. No. Tell her Asalia read her diary. No, that's not right. I have very limited space, Potato Head. So I can only say one thing? Yes. Oh, this is too big of a decision. I will come to you later when I think of something good enough. Fine. Don't worry about it too much. She will write more letters. The first one is the most important. Well, come see me whenever you're ready. Bye. I'll have we call him Potato Head. Potato Head. She just hangs out in the council room. It's just great. That character just cracks me up. I always feel like there's an accident. Darling, that wedding was awful. I still can't believe Talis was poisoned. It could have been me. Do you think Lucilia will be alright? Ivo seemed very upset. I'm sure she will be fine. As soon as we find out who's responsible for this, we can renew our treaty with Ivo. Who could have done something so terrible? It must have been one of the guests. We are gathering evidence. When we have enough proof, we will call the royal trial. Alright, darling. Let's hope it gets resolved quickly. I think I'll get some rest. I'll let you rest. Our daughter has arrived safely. She seems to like Atana. Quite jealous of her. Atana is such a beautiful place. The castle is much better than ours too. I hope she'll learn her way around soon. I'm sure she will, darling. When you write to her, tell her I'm sending my best wishes to both of them. Ask her how she's dealing with all these new things and what she's been doing without her sisters. Of course, I don't want to write a full-length book. I'll see what I can do. Thank you, darling. Fine, I'll stay here. The exit conversation is a little bit funny sometimes. He's still here. How can I help you, Your Grace? Tell me about what happened during the wedding night. The servant said you saw someone. Saw someone? No, but I have found this. It's some kind of tooth, I think. How did you obtain this item? I was guarding the prisoners, Your Grace. Well, I might have had a drink or two with the other guards. It was a time to celebrate, after all. I never left the dungeons, of course. To the end of my watch, that is. What happened at the end of your watch? I was doing the usual check of all the cellars, yes. A little unsteady, but that's where I found the truth. Where exactly did you find this? In the wine cellar, Your Grace. I didn't see anyone going in there, though. Well, they probably crept in while you were busy drinking. I'm sorry, Your Grace. I really didn't mean for anything bad to happen. Ooh, interesting. It would have been very much in your interest that the deal doesn't go through. How could I do anything behind these bars? I've got to say, whoever killed your king has put you in a difficult spot. You don't say. Oh, okay. Oh, interesting. She has more to say. Darling, I have a lead. I found some clues that might lead us to the person who's behind Tally's death. What have you found? An animal tooth. This animal tooth is a very exotic thing. We don't have dragons anywhere near Davin. It's a dragon tooth? A guard found it in the wine cellar. It could be from a merchant or someone who's dealt with big beasts before. Maybe take it to a hunter and see if he can tell where exactly this tooth came from. We don't have a hunter in the castle. I'll ask Audrey to put the word out that we're looking for one. That's all I found. See you later, darling. Fine, I'll stay here. A large tooth and a dragon tooth seem like very different things. Why doesn't this say dragon tooth then? I didn't even know dragons were in this world. Alright, Holmes. Let's write this letter. How can I be of service, Your Grace? Oh, there's so many things. Letter first. Of course, what should I write? Ask about herself. Ask Luculia how she is, what she does with her time. Tell her everyone is missing her. Very well, Your Grace. I will write her a letter. We should anticipate a reply within a couple weeks. Oh, that's it? Okay. Cool. No, I don't want any of that. When we find evidence items, they will be shown on there, together with the information we have gathered about each one. We can question loads about the items we have found so far. Where's the table? Is it in my archives? Yeah. Get out of here, yellow things. Okay, so... I need gold for boots. I mean, this clearly means we'll probably see him again. Yeah, I should have got more gold out of this deal, the tavern. Oh, this dude, I really wonder what's going on with him. Alright, so we need spices from Malheurs. Investigation details? No. Ivo, the wedding is just who killed him. Yeah, how do I see that, Maybe next week it'll show me something. His army ready? No. We are in a difficult situation. We cannot be sure if Ivo will support us with his army. We need to focus on making as many lords our allies as possible. Our scouts reported that we need a battalion of at least 1,000 soldiers. Yeah, we're not there. Alright, so did all you... Let's take us a quick step outside again. Yep, now I want to see. So we're in the week. What supplies it will cost to maintain? To pay the army upkeep, simply click on the pay button. See the cost added to the summary below. To pay the army upkeep, you will lose some soldiers. Okay. I really want like an option to have like my net benefit, like my here, because this is ultimately, you know, last resources plus these resources. It's a pretty interesting game. It's a pretty much like a slightly gamified light novel is how I would really put it. Also, hey Swan, nice to see you. Pretty much you do, this is the summary page for the beginning of the week. You can do things like hire the general or not, which costs me resources. Hello. Buy goods and stuff. Oh man, like this training grounds would be really good for me. But I don't have the money for it, so I gotta kind of wait. So we shall save and continue. So it'll bring us here. And I have these petitioners. And I can talk to them in any order. But pretty much they'll ask various things of me, and I'll have to like decide like how to spend my resources and stuff and how to manage it. I've been kind of liberal with my use of resources so far. So we'll see how that goes. Your Grace, a nearby river has dried up. The residents have been carrying water to the homes from the lake for days. I helped them with my horse, and now they have extra water saved for a few days. I made sure they knew it was thanks to the king. Nice. Contentment. Nice, nice. The higher this number, the more money. Well, I think what happens is the more money people will pay me for taxes, without like throwing a hissy fit. Hoopray. You called for me, Your Grace. Okay, so I have two things to ask him about. The spices here is about the investigation. So what's happened so far is these people are coming to attack the kingdom, and so I was making an alliance with a neighboring kingdom that had. Oh. I think we should make that a thing, though. Hoopray! But so I made an alliance with a neighboring kingdom that has a big army, and pretty much their heir was marrying my heir. But then what happened is right after the wedding, like technically at the end, right after the vows, that someone poisoned their king and they died. So then the son, who now became king, was like, hey, you let my father die, I'm not going to help you. I've heard that you have stopped supplying Bronca with some resources. Spices, I believe. I suspect you've been speaking to Etten. He trades my spices with presses to get fortune dabs. Some call it dipu-dapu, but it's most commonly known by the name of oracle dust. I've heard about Radovia. I can help if you help aid me in return. Oh no. Oracle dust. It has some medical uses, of course, but also recreational. Highly addictive. It's particularly popular among priests and the like. Something about spiritual enlightenment. There's a lot of coin, but ultimately costs people's lives. Well, no part of this. Shame I'm losing sales, though. Presses? That's far away. Yeah, those names are, but the noises they make are pretty great. I honestly think the sounds to this game and like how it looks like it's really good. It's really, really good. Especially the loading screen, like when you like do new game, like, you know, continue game and stuff. It's just amazing. Your Grace, I urge you to help me curtail Etten's plans. Do not buy any oracle dust. And if you hear of anyone trying to sell dust, don't hesitate to put them in the dungeons. When anything suspicious happens, make sure I'm the first to know. If you do the right thing here, be sure that my army will stand by your side when the war begins. 200 soldiers, and I can also help with 6 supplies. I heard Etten is selling dust near Kaski. First step in the right direction would be to stop the deliveries. I don't want this drug. There's no place for dust in Davon. Thank you, Your Grace. I found this in my wine cellar. Can you tell me anything about it? Yeah, no. It looks like a healthy animal. No holes or chips. I'm not sure what animal it could have come from. I'm not much of an expert on beasts. That's all for now. As you wish, Your Grace. So it looks like I have to decide between this dude has a little bit more soldiers and gives me gold, and this dude has less soldiers but gives me supplies. Pietro, I'm sorry for what I said last time, Your Grace. I cannot think straight sometimes. The thing is, someone is after me. But how can I find out who it is? I don't have a clue. If I tell anyone that I know, then they will know, and that is worse, right? I'm not gonna prison this. So this dude's kind of like he's a little insane. He thinks people are out for him. I mean, people might be out for him, but so far the game presents it as that he's crazy. How can I help you? If you won't tell me exactly what's happening. Your Grace, you don't understand. Tell me what you did to make someone want to come after you. I saw a man and no, that's not it. I don't know. I can't tell you, Your Grace. What if this person is listening? I'm not gonna imprison them. Well, I could. I don't want. So here's my thought. If I imprison them, it would be to see like if someone will come and try to like if I could like see anyone try to come get them. But I don't think so. I don't think anyone's after them. Like I don't want to imprison someone just because the frustrating. Which this is what this sounds like to me. So I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Swan. I'm not going to do it. Oh, no. Maybe this was a bad option. I don't know. We'll see. Do not waste my time if you can't come up with a way for me to help you. Yeah. It definitely could be. Fine, Your Grace. I really didn't mean to upset you. I'm just so scared. Oh, no. That's not what I wanted. Oh, no. Don't come here again. That's one thing about these options. They can go a little sideways. This is my youngest daughter. Your Grace, I hate that Luculia has left already. She looked very pretty in her dress. She would look beautiful in any dress. I already miss her, Father. When I have a wedding, can I wear the same dress? Of course you can, Sidani. Mother said Luculia sent a letter and that she's fine. Have you already replied to her? You asked about Dusty? I haven't asked her about Dusty yet. Can you please ask Luculia about the cat, Father? Where does he sleep? What does he like to eat? Is he alive even? She cracks me up so much. Yes, Sidani. I will ask her about the cat. Thank you, Father. Your Grace. She's fantastic. So she was upset that her oldest sister, Luculia, was leaving, who technically owned the cat. So she was also upset the cat was leaving. It's a little ambiguous which one she cared about more. But then what did she do? We wouldn't let her have another cat, so she went and found a slug and said, "This is Smudge, my pet slug." And then the tale of Slug is not very long. I won't spoil it for you though. It's a pretty good arc. A pet slug, the Smudge the slug. Father, you promised to practice sword fighting with me, remember? Maybe we could try later today. Please. Of course. I will see you in the gardens once I'm done here. She's kind of free-spirited. She's kind of like Arya. Your Grace, men with monsters on their banners came ravaging our village. They set a barn on fire. It wasn't long but the flames spread to other buildings. The village is still burning. Most of the supplies are already lost. Please send us some help. My general. I could do that. Yes, let's actually do that for once. This men will help you put out the fires and get back to work. That won't give us back all we have lost, but I suppose we could use that. I suppose we could use some of that kind of help. Yeah, a slug. It's hilarious. It's absolutely hilarious. We send a general to Kasky. He should be able to stop the sales, Your Grace. If we manage to do it without problems, we can show those up on his side. He will aid us with his army and supplies. If we do this though, we will probably offend Etten, and he will not join our banners. Yeah. I think I'm gonna do Luz though. I don't want the drugs, man. This is a drug-free zone. Alright, Asalia. Let's practice sword fighting. Yes, Father. Are you ready? Hey, that was good. Ha, I know. Ouch. Too slow. Have you heard about Sidani? What happened? I told her she should find a pet that can actually do something, besides being disgusting. She's been leaving bait in the garden since then. Oh no, what's she trying to get? Nothing has been showing up, so I took one of the stuffed guns from the hall and put it behind the bush. In the evening, I told her something took a bait. When she saw a huge skunk half her size, she panicked. She grabbed my sword, she could barely lift it. It was hilarious. She kept hitting the poor skunk, but it wouldn't budge. So she's a little bit of a prankster. Just a little bit, just a touch. A smudge, if you will. Poor Sidani. She wouldn't hurt an animal. Mother heard her scream. She came and ruined everything. Sidani actually cried when she found out this thing was stuffed. Oh, Asalia. Come on, Father. You have to admit this was funny. I can't believe she would attack a skunk. She thinks she can fight. She thinks she can fight because she keeps seeing you running around with your sword. I know. She keeps pestering me to fight her. We should end it here. I better check on Sidani. Alright, let's go see how she's doing. Your Grace? Asalia told me what happened. Well, I just got scared, and I didn't know what else to do. It was dark out there, and the eyes were shiny. I was worried to be mad at me for bringing monsters to the castle, so I just took out Asalia's sword. I'm sorry I ruined your stuffed animal, Father. I hope you forgive me. It was an old stuffed skunk. I was going to get rid of it anyway. You were very brave, but I don't want you running around with that sword again, okay? Fine, I won't. See you later, Potato Head. Also, you get to pick a nickname, and she's really, really funny when you call her Potato Head. We pretty much should always invite someone, I think. So Ada's already a friend. Let's see what Lena wants. She has a big army. What, you wouldn't love the name Potato Head? I want to save up for this training grounds, I think. I think Potato Head is a fantastic name. Oh, I was supposed to talk to this guy last time. I forgot. A pleasure to meet you, Your Grace. My biggest condolences about Tally's, though I didn't like him at all. Anyway, Lois has explained your situation to me. I believe I can help. Something in return, of course. You see, you have something I want to give my son. Someone, actually. I would like your daughter Asalia to marry him. I believe this would greatly strengthen our relationship for years to come, and at the start I would lend you my army. 300 fully equipped and trained soldiers, all ready to stand against Rodovia. Along with the men, 4 gold and 5 supplies. So, what do you say? I want to think about it. Like, that's way worse of a bug, and then, you know, my eldest daughter for 3,000 men.
That boy.
I will need some time to think through this. Oh, of course, darling. Take as much time as you like. Just remember that Rodovia won't be waiting for you to get ready. I mean, yeah, you're not wrong. There's a new pet you're hiding there, Potato Head. Your Grace, may I introduce you to the Stabber? Oh no, the Hedgehog. The Stabber, the Hedgehog. Why the Stabber? Well, I wanted to name him Hanson, but that name is already taken. The other option was to call him Squishier, but it didn't seem like that would scare off enemies. Underneath, he has a velvet yummy tummy you wish you could just stroke and squish all day. It's very relaxing. But on top is a whole different story. On top, he's scary, stiff Stabber. What is this all about? Well, Father, you do know the tale of Hanson. I do not, actually. Hanson was a hedgehog who rode on a black rooster, Your Grace. He was ugly and unwanted, and one day, he helped a king find his way home. As a prize, the hedgehog asked the king to promise to give him whatever greets him first upon his return home. It turned out that was the king's daughter was the first to greet him. 1 year later, the hedgehog came to claim his reward and married the princess. It was difficult for the princess to love the ugly creature Hanson was, but she learned to accept him, and once she proved her true love for him, Hanson turned into the most handsome prince, with the biggest castle made out of diamonds. Huh, this story sounds familiar. I wish life was as simple as a fairy tale. Yes, Lady Danica always tells me this tale before bed, Father. It's a well-known story. A lot of books have different versions of it, The most popular was something about an old man with white hair killing monsters? It's very silly, but Danica likes this one a lot. See, I will turn the stabber into a prince.
Boy.
A prince? Oh, it's not for me, Father. Once the stabber is a prince, we can help him. he can help me get Luli back. I'm sure she will like him more than Ivo. And then she and Dusty can come back to the castle. Very well. Keep the stabber close to you. And don't lose him. And don't stab yourself. It's not the stabber. It's the stabber. The stabber is on a mission. And he's about to stab someone. Oh, man. She's great. At least she will be occupied? I'm not sure if that's a good thing. She's fantastic. She's a great character. Actually, honestly, I like pretty much most of the characters. The game feels really good. And it's on Game Pass if you want to try it out. Your Grace, my village has been raided by bandits. These scum are fiercer than any others. There have been casualties. They have killed an entire family. We're counting on your help from your general, Your Grace. We should keep an eye out on these bandits. Make sure Radovians are not creating further posts. If they are locals, we should show them that there's no place for such behavior. My general's busy. That's unfortunate. Ready your pitchforks and keep your eyes open. Maybe they won't show up again. We'd feel safer with a royal army at our side, but I understand. Well, that sucks. I don't know how it ended up in our castle. We prepared a table for you in the council chamber where you can expect the items. We should invite and question the lords. Who knows, maybe we'll be able to learn something from them. Remember that they might not always tell you the truth, Your Grace. And while we're inviting them, we should try to form alliances too. Alright, so next time... So she wants to marry Asalia. So let's see what else is going on. Let's see, I want some money. That's what I want. Let's invite Violet. I'm gonna call it Violet. Fancy spelling Violet. Took me a moment to get there, but that's what I'm settling on. Darling. Lady Elena came to me with a proposition. Salia, she's still young. I thought we wouldn't have to think about it until after the battle. I know. I wasn't really sure what to tell her. She's offering us support in the battle if we agree. We need as much help as we can get. But I don't want to let Salia go yet. I'll leave this decision up to you, sweetheart. So, this makes me feel as if Crusader Kings 3 was, like, more humanized. Crusader Kings 3, I'd be like, yeah! I want the army! This game, like, I don't know, man. This is a real character to me. But I think I'm gonna have to do it. 300 troops is like half the troops I need. A third of the troops I need for this battle. This marriage would secure more men for our army. Otherwise, I don't know how we're gonna deal with Ardovia. So I'm not sure if I can prove my innocence to Ivo. The royal trial was very close. I know, my sweetheart. I'm doing my best. I'll invite Lady Lena and let her know what my decision is. Fine, I'll stay here. Let's go talk to Asali. Yes, Father? Do you remember Lady Lena? She was at your sister's wedding. Why are you telling me this? Well, she asked me if you would like to marry her son. Before you throw a tantrum, know that I haven't given the decision yet. Oh, I see. I guess I won't have much say in this matter anyway. Well, I don't know. What do you think? I don't even know him. Do you think I want to marry a stranger? So anyone that you know and would want to marry? No? We need to find you someone sooner or later. You know how this works. I know. I just don't think I'm ready for this. No one is ever ready for this. As. I don't like her name being shortened, to be honest, because whenever I read it, I want. As is not the word I want to read. Alright, the evidence we have. Okay, we have one bone. Seek expert. Question suspects. Nice. Good help. Where do I leave this page? Figured it out. Run, freedom, run. Gotta run away. Gotta run, 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 freedom, run away. That freedom sun will shine someday.
Hey, what?
Wait, no, that's not what I want. I need to end the week. So this was pretty much a wash because we used it immediately because our general was busy. Bro. Let's get into the army. It's pretty expensive, but it will help us pretty immediately. Oh, like the longer we have it activated, the better it's going to be for us. Griffin, week 13. Hello, pigeon. Let's see, Asalia, some peasants. Oh, he's back! I like her outfit. Like her look in the game. It's very nice. Dear father, my husband, King Ivo, is very good to me. He's done everything to make me feel at home. I spend most of my days reading books and learning about Atana. King Ivo wishes me to grow familiar with their traditions. We start each day with a prayer, followed by a rich, lavish breakfast. Later I learn more about the history of Tana and its geography. Last week I met Paloma, the king's mother. She's poorly, but King Ivo says he will continue his father's quest to find a cure for her illness. Yours, Luculia. Ivo certainly wants his wife to understand their ways.
Oh.
I'm not sure I like it.
Ivo.
Should ask Luculia about something else. Ask about the cat. We told Sidani we would ask about the cat, so let's ask about the cat. Ask her about the cat. Tell her Sidani keeps pestering me. Very well, Your Grace. I will write her a letter. We should anticipate a reply within a couple weeks. Alright, alright, alright. Let's see how these folks are today. General, how are we going? We've helped the villagers rebuild their homes in the barn, Your Grace. Good job. Violet? Violet. I just decided it was Violet and then I said it wrong. Your Grace, I hear y'all fight with the beast-faced. We are preparing for the battle with Radovia. You heard well. The name's Violet. My elders have fought with the beast many years before me. I heard they brow some Radovian dog here to your castle. They say you're keeping him in the dungeon. I want to help you with those nasty beasts. I'll give men and resources. 3 gold and 150 army in exchange for the red dog. No dog, no army. I cannot make it any simpler. I mean, honestly, I'm gonna give up. Why would you need him? Him. I'll teach him a lesson, is all. I reckon we should make an example out of him. Show his dog brothers what happens to those who step a little too far. Let keep him at bay. Yeah, man, whatever. That sounds good. Do as you please, but you can spare me the details. Fantastic. I'll take it slow. Make sure he knows I'm there. Oh, one more thing, Your Grace. Radio's off the table if you ever help any of these dogs. Make no mistake about that, Your Grace. Okay, so, are you talking about Twitch? Yeah, so you have to be an affiliate, which is roughly, you have to have streamed 30 hours over 7 different days in the last month. You need to have 50 followers, and you need to have had 5 people chatting at the same time at some point. At which point you can apply for the affiliate program. And that's when you can start making money off Twitch. By having subscriptions, getting bits, I don't know. I bet ads start kicking in at that point too. I mean, I'm not there yet, so I don't know exactly how that works out. But yeah, you can't subscribe until you're at the affiliate stage. But yeah, what she just said pretty much leans to me that at some point I'm gonna find a Radovian who's not an ass, and I'm gonna be like, hey, maybe you should be friends with me. But then she'll be like, no, we're done. We're done now. And yeah, I guess that's how they have to be. I found this in my wine cellar. Can you tell me anything about it? Who? That's one bit of the truth. Tis beautiful is all I can tell you, Your Grace. I'm sorry, I'm no much help. That would be all for now. Aye, Your Grace. Maybe Grego next? I don't know. I need to talk to a hunter. I don't know who's a hunter. Hey, you! You've really gone overboard this time. I know it was you. Now everything is clear. I stayed in the woods, waited for 3 weeks, but now I know. You don't know what you're talking about. So this is all just happening in your head. No one's trying to harm you. You need to calm down. In my head! But my door was open, and my cat was gone. She wouldn't have left by herself. She's a cat. Of course she would. That's what cats do. Whatever they want. No! That's a lie. Oops. Blue Yeti, new thing, hitting my desk. I think it's picked up. Apologize for that. What? Wait, why am I here? I better go now. I can leave, right? What do I do? What do I do? I think that guy's great. I'm really interested to see where his story goes. What are you doing here with this brush? Mother made me sweep all the corridors. Why? What did you do this time? Nothing. Tell me what you did. Nothing, I swear. Your mother will tell me what you did if you won't. I had better start sweeping before she finds me. I guess. Okay. My name is Olivia, Your Grace. I come from the forest. I'm the leader of the cult of the trees in the western woods. I am probably not welcome here, but you are my last hope, Your Grace. I've asked all the neighboring villagers for help, but they despise my god. In the middle of the forest, we have a sacred oak. Because of all the recent rains, the area around it has flooded. A stream of water keeps running all over its roots. We've tried stopping the water, but we don't have the appropriate tools. Our people need this tree to pray to, Your Grace. Without it, they are depressed and scared. I can't bear to see them so helpless. Please help us, Your Grace. See what we're shipping up. Are you praying to a tree? Yes, Your Grace. It is the tree of the God of Thunder. A symbol of love and life, filled with healing powers. Nothing bad can happen to this tree, Your Grace. Please, I beg you. I definitely want to help him out. I don't like sending my journal because I always have bad things happen next week. You should find someone in the market that you can hire. Oh, Your Grace, thank you so much. I've got to say, I wasn't expecting you to help us. Well, make sure people know that you're good heart. I hope your tree is going to be alright. And I hope you help me fight later. Grace, a traveling merchant here. I'm selling rather exclusive wares if you're interested. Silks, perfumes, books, decorations, whatever your royal soul might desire. Something tells me you might be interested in far more delicate merchandise, though. I have a knack for these things, am I right? I bet you he's trying to sell me dust. I'm listening. Oh, how fantastic. You see, I have something very precious here. Satisfaction for the most disillusioned pleasure seekers. Some say it's a perfect cure for when you don't feel particularly inspired. Others may use it purely for recreation. It's very good, generally, if you're going through a bad spell, Your Grace. I have 1 pack of dust for just 13 pieces of gold. If you're tempted to grab another sack, I might throw it in for only 7 gold. That'd be 2 whole packs for only 12 gold. Now, if that's not a deal worthy of your royal bottom, then I don't know what is. I see. I will put you in my dungeons. I won't allow Oracle Dust in Davin. Your Grace, but there's nothing wrong with selling a few packs of sugar dust. What other pleasures were you thinking about? Oracle Dust? I've never heard of it. How dare you lie to your king? My God will take care of you at the exit. Nice. Okay, so I need to send the General to Koski. Because I need... How do I get out of this now? Usually there's a thing on the bottom. Oh no. Game! Game, no! Okay, so I think I clicked off at the same time that I clicked on the map, and so the map loaded, but then the bottom bar deloaded, unloaded for like the castle. So like I think I'm supposed to be able to click on the castle right now. Oh no! Oh no! Let's see. Escape's not working. And this, my friends, is why you put a little X on all your things and say like, let me exit through a mouse click. Okay, we'll have to do this day over again. That's the only thing I can think of. So give me a moment to reload it. This is the Sean, if you're still listening, I love the opening page of this game. I think it looks really nice. I think this music is really, really good. Like, I think this is excellent. Okay, so what do we do? Let's try to do the same options so we can pretend like we don't know what's coming up. So we have the training grounds again. I'm not going to read everything the same way this time around because we just did it all. So I'm going to kind of go through a little fast. But trying to keep the same decisions. Ask about the cat. You say we fixed it. You go, hey, do you want to beat up the Dovians? I say, sure, take them. Ask about the animal too, see if she knows anything. She does not. Okay, I ask, you think it's me? I tell you to calm down. You leave. Salia, why do you broom? Why do you got a broom? Why do you shoot the castle? Talk to Olivia from the woods. Don't want to send the general because I want to send the general to the town, so we will pay you money. Go to the peasant. Peasant wants to sell us stuff. He wants to sell us dust in particular, and I want to be anti-dust, so I'm going to throw him in the dungeons. And then we go back to where we started. So, let's go slower this time. Map. Yeah, see, this part here is here now, and I'll watch when I go. So I send the general, hit that off, and then when I come to this place over here, this screen loaded in the background. So I just got both the load at once, and it the bottom part was attached to that, leaving that screen, was the top part was not attached to it because they didn't expect you to be in that state. So that's That's interesting. I mean, I program myself, so I understand how that comes to be. Darling? You made her sweep all the corridors in the castle. That must have been serious. Oh, Eric, she is behaving worse and worse as she grows up. She convinced one of our servants to practice sword fighting with her. Oh, gods. Didn't end well. The servant ended up having a huge cut on his cheek. Shouldn't have let her play with swords, Eric. I know I shouldn't have, but I feel that if I said no, she'd still do it in secret. I know, Eric. We just need to pay more attention to her. Especially now that Luli's not here. So we don't have any new leads on the investigation yet. Hopefully one of the lords we bring in has something to say. We need a hunter, but I don't know how to get a hunter. So a hunter and a witch. Like, a few weeks ago, we've put out word now that we're looking for both a witch and a hunter, but nothing's popped up out of it. Your Grace, I can't bear this place. Please let me out. I didn't know Your Grace disapproves of dust. I thought it was like any other consumable product. People get sick because of this stuff. Everyone who sells dust in Davin will be imprisoned. You'll stay here until Lord Lurs arrives. Okay, so the question is, who do we want to invite this time? If we invite Lurs, we can move him on his quest. But let's wait till next week, and then we can have both things at once. So instead, let's look at see Joven. Good size army, money. I'm so low on money all the time. So we'll send an option to him, and let's go to the next week. Alright. I need a lot more money. I need a lot more contentment is what I need. I really messed up by not being able to help those one people against the Radovians. Like, it just canceled out the carnival completely. Because that's, I think, the main way to raise your gold, is getting more and more contentment. But as is, I can't pay for anything. I probably need the stables next, and then the general last. Because this will open up more places to explore. Ooh, a letter. The craft will flourish, no man can stop. In the middle of the night we shall meet, for the dust spreads fastest in the sandstone. Hey, what? Can you make any sense of this, Audrey? I'm afraid just as much as you, Your Grace. Something tells me it's to do with the oracle dust, though. What? We should pass this on to either Lurs or Etten. It's your call, Grace. Grace, situation got pretty hot. It wasn't possible to avoid bloodshed. Nonetheless, we have secured Lord Etten's dust wares. Alright, we gotta call Lurs this time. Wait, why is my pigeon not available? Oh, I gotta talk to this guy first. There we go. Lord Joven, Your Grace. My condolences about Tali's death. I heard about Radovia. I will help you with them. 120 men will be at your command. I will also give you 5 gold. Only if Sword Frederick joins your ranks. I wouldn't want to upset him. So Frederick? Who's Sword Frederick? Battle for Brianna? Battle for Britannia? You must have heard. He led the defense force, repelled an army 5 times bigger. A superior officer, I served under his banner. Now, though it's been many years, we keep in contact. We train together. Recent years haven't been easy for him, I must say. Thank you, Joven. I'll send a pigeon right away. Not to worry, Your Grace. I'm sure Sir Frederick will help. It's just a formality. I found this in my wine cellar. Can you tell me anything about it? You have an extensive library, Your Grace. Don't you have a bistro you can look at? I don't think we keep any bistros in our library. I don't either. I think someone who has personally dealt with a lot of animals would know more about this tooth. That'll be all for now. Yes, Your Grace. I don't know how... Okay. So they get Frederick. That's 200. combined, plus the 9 gold and 2 supplies. That'll be really nice. But I want to secure Luz first. So let's send them in, kind of wrap up that quest chain. Your Grace, I come from the tavern. The business has been going so well, but lately I've had some troubles and it's all getting out of hand. The tavern became a great place for everyone to gather and have a good time. Some local panderers saw the opportunity to use the place to find customers. First it was fine, just some girls looking around every now and then. Now the tavern has turned into a brothel. People only visiting for the girls. For my sales have gone through the roof, I've got to say, it attracts customers. The panderers essentially took over my tavern. They cause all sorts of trouble, as you can imagine, Your Grace. Almost every week, I have to deal with these disrespectful, violent men. I'm scared they will soon take over the tavern completely, leaving with nothing. On the other hand, if I kick them out, they'll just relocate to another pub. I'll lose all my customers, and we'll have to close down. Yeah. So, do we want to run a brothel or not? So I think what it's saying here, ultimately, this guy, I helped him make this tavern, and so he pays me some money every week. And I think if I go with the extra money, I'll probably get extra money for a bit. But eventually, it would stop giving me money, like the long term. It'll lose the tavern and then my deal with it is gone. So I kick him out, we'll get less money overall, and it might close down. Let's go ahead and do the extra money though. Alright, whatever. If you want to pay for sex, who cares? It's a business transaction. If you throw these people out, you'll risk having to close down your tavern. You should try to work with them so you can both profit. That's a good point, Your Grace, but these men are horrible. They really don't treat the woman very well. I don't want to support them, and there's a way I can control the situation. Why don't you hire your own guards? I could, Your Grace, but they are very expensive. My sales did go up, but not nearly enough to cover full-time guards. Oh, fuck. I can't give you that much money. What happens if I click it? Oh, dang. Okay. Our kingdom budget is very tight at the moment. Then what do I do, Your Grace? Come back another time. I want to help. My resources are limited at the moment. That's fine, Your Grace. I'll come back in 2 weeks' time. Okay, let's save up money. Oh, I can take a bank loan. A bank loan's probably fine. One of the nearby lords has committed suicide. I believe it was Pietro. He jumped down from a bridge. Into the river. Some children found him floating past our village. They got quite scared. He left this note. I'm deeply sorry. Let his family know they can count on us if they need anything. He didn't have anyone, Your Grace. Thank you for the information. Oh. Note from Pietro. It reads, don't know who it was that kept following me. I cannot take living in fear anymore. But if you're happy now that I am gone, whoever you are, that's terrible. I wish I could have helped him. Damn. I messed up that chain. Oh my gosh. That's really unfortunate. I've heard that Lena has made you a proposition. I must say, it's good that you haven't agreed to it, Your Grace. But do not make the mistake. Do not accept her offer. This marriage cannot happen. It seems to me that you do not know the curse that plagues Lena's family. What curse? It said if her son does not participate in an act of marriage before his 20th spring, he will fall asleep and never wake up. Is there any way to lift the spell? There is. That's why Lena is desperately looking for someone to marry her son, to lift the bane. The problem is, you can't completely get rid of it. If the son gets married, it is said the spell will move onto the bride and she will die the following night. Are you willing to risk this? Thank you for the information. Thank you for the warning. You're most welcome. I'll strongly reconsider Asala's marriage arrangement, though. I'll consider your advice. Be sure. Huh. Well, I mean, I don't want her to die. Your Grace, I come to you with a special request. To turn Stabber into a prince, I need to lift a curse. I've researched more into it. I think you're the youngest one of us who can read, Sidani. Well, I made Dianica read it for me. I really love him as hard as I can. I squish and tickle his tummy all the time. Now I need to make him rich. Your Grace, may I please request 1 piece of gold? I'll pay back, I promise. A piece of gold to make the hedgehog rich? Yeah, go ahead, whatever. Here, 1 piece of gold, don't lose it. Thank you, Father. Your effort will not be forgotten. I also need to find a black rooster with a saddle. Do you know where I could find one? Oh, my potato head, I honestly don't know. That's fine, my king. I shall find one myself. I think we should check in with Luz, Your Grace. We have done some tasks for him, so he might be ready for an alliance now. Yeah. I sent for him. I think. Yes, I did send for him. Okay. So my general's not doing anything right now, so let's send him to Cassano. I'm kind of leaning towards sending my general to like where rivers are, because towns on rivers generally are bigger. And I'm hoping there's money opportunities. Yeah, I need to get this contentment up. I could take out a loan, but I don't remember how. I'm not seeing it. Oh no, my army gets much bigger, I won't be able to feed it. Grace, I ran into a small bandit camp. They were keeping a merchant captive. I've helped him out, and in return he gave me this gold. Nice. Nice. I needed that so bad. Oh. Dear Eric, I hear that I'm already too late to marry your daughter. We had some struggles, but we will be ready within 14 weeks. I believe we can explore other options, and I hope that you will keep to your promise. Bayran, King of Radovia. They know they will come to get another daughter. 14 weeks? That's too soon. We need to gather an army. We need to make alliances and hope Ivor will help us. 14. Oh man. Oh man! You're awake. You gave us all a big fright indeed. Radovia threatened that they would take our daughters. Kali's was dead, and we had no army to defend ourselves against Radovia. And if that wasn't enough, they came to be only 14 weeks travel away. You may want to stay in bed. That was not a dream. Audrey showed me the letter. It does seem that Radovia is after our daughters. The doctors say you're worrying too much. If you were younger, it wouldn't be too much of a concern, but at your age, you're more prone to the effects. You need to take care of yourself. How can I do that? We have to prepare for the battle. We have no army. Yes, that we must, but you need to keep calm. Everything will be fine. Go on now. You still have work left to do. You're right. I better get on with things. I think if we marry her, that's a lot of income. Hopefully all those people are still like, yeah, okay, good. In my throne room. Okay, let's talk the laws first. You have called for me, Your Grace. Secret messages for you. I have found this message. Ah, perfect. I have done as you asked. Wonderful. You've stopped the growth of Etten's business. Uncle Dust will still be about, but we will definitely help reduce its spread. Fortunately, there's a small problem in the way. Etten not buying my spices, others have turned their backs on me as well. You can hardly make a coin now. That's why. I had to start trading with the Radovians. What the fuck? That's supporting our enemy. We're going to war with them. I suppose so, but they're helping us too. I'm sure that's not an easy decision for them either. Your Grace, the bottom line is I need gold. Otherwise I won't be able to sustain my armies. The only other option I see is if you bought the spices from me. I'll need monthly installments though to keep up my business running, or else I must wrap it all up. If you don't like any of those options, then I suppose we need to part ways. Oh God, I don't want the Rodovians to buy them, so let's keep it in house. You have to cut the Rodovians off from their supplies. This will hopefully lower the morale. Very well. I'll set up all the necessary trade routes. Nice, now we have a big army. And some more supplies, which we really needed actually. Our army was like right at the edge. So, I don't know about accepting this deal. I don't know about accepting it. This would be amazing for us. This would be really, really good. Gold and supplies every turn with a big army. That plus these two would get us to 1,000. I don't know. This dude's back. Yo, Grash. May I have your audience, please? I want to do some fishing. Like I always do, Your Grace. But as foolish as I am, I fell asleep, yes? Stupid, Stefan. I always have to mess everything up. Anyway, someone took my fishing rod. And now I have nothing. Here's the only thing I had left after my wife died. Oh, my sweet Anna. She saw what a mess I am. She put me right in my place. It's all my fault, Your Grace. I only wanted me and her and the kids to have a good time. So I took everybody out on my boat, and then the storm came. And it just flipped the boat upside down. I swear I didn't know, Your Grace. I woke up on the shore. They were all gone. So I wait every day, and I fish to pass time. And now I don't even have my rod. Please, Your Grace, spare the old man. If I could ask for a piece of gold, I swear I will buy a fishing rod and nothing else. Alright, I'm gonna go all in on this dude and see how it goes. I think it's gold to set out your life. Oh, my sweet mother of God. I've never seen this much gold. Thank you, you're my shaver. I can finally buy some bread. You're welcome, Stefan. Take care of yourself. I really hope that pays off. I hope there's a good feel at the end. Your Grace, I have come to tell you that the water from the oak has cleared. While people haven't prayed or confessed in weeks, oh, they're so happy now. I brought you something small as a gift. It's a banquet made of oak's falling leaves. I saved them from last year. I will bring love and luck to your throne room. Well, thank you. I really hope it does. I'll just leave it by the window. Nice. Nice. Getting my throne room looking a little bit nicer. Your Grace, I bring you a special thing, a magical splendor. It's only worthy of a royal. No one else deserves this magnificent being. Your Grace, I present to you my magical cock. Oh no. Don't let your eyes fool you. This ain't a regular cock, Your Grace. This cock has been enchanted. You can tell a lie from the truth, Your Grace. And when it senses a lie, it will voice its disapproval. I believe it will be a real asset to your throne room. I'll help you lead better than any advisor. See, I'm not a liar. The cock stay quiet. How can I be sure this thing works? Try it yourself, Your Grace. Tell a lie or a truth. I'm Audrey the Fourth. My real birth name. See, I wasn't lying, Your Grace. So how much do you want for this thing? Only 18 gold, Your Grace. It's a very good price for a lie detector. I don't want to pay 18 for sure. I don't know if this thing will work. Oh wait, I thought it would give me a second choice. Dang it. But my daughter would be quite happy with it. Fine, Your Grace. Just make sure she doesn't lose it. We just set it up, all up. Alright, well I got 2 things in my throne room now. All set. Take care, Your Grace. So Donnie's gonna love this. I should go and find her later. This alliance gives us many benefits, Your Grace. We should expect an increased income at the end of the week. I don't know. Should I marry? I think I got to. I don't love the idea of it, but... Well, let's talk to Frederick first. I want to get the other two people more than I want to do that. Your Grace? Oh my god, my pet stabber.
Go ahead.
Do you mind if I pet him? Not at all, Your Grace. Hello? Just don't...
Kaba.
Ouch! Stab yourself.
You.
I have something to show you.
Ah.
You're going to love it. Just let me finish feeding Stabber, Father. I'll come later. Fine, Potato Head. I'll wait for you in the throne room. This will be a really funny reaction. This will be fantastic. Okay, so it's just later. Man, I'm really bummed about that guy dying. Yeah, okay. Well, there's an agent still there before us. Oh, good call, bro. Damn, minus 16? That's 10. I make 16 foods exactly. Oh no. I need to get some of the smaller army people on my side. Stand spices. Kind of my layer of it. So I'm making what? That's 12. This is 15, 17, 20. So I make only 8 gold a turn. This is rough. This is rough. If I don't pay it, I lose 13 soldiers. Okay. That's good to know, though. It's not, like, the worst. Does Sidani not come visit me? Ooh, so Frederick's here. Ooh, let's talk to Sidani first. A rooster! Caca! He's black! Oh gosh! You're the bestest father in the world! Caca! Oh boy, you are so beautiful. The Stabber's going to adore you. Thank you, Your Grace. Take good care of them, Potato Head. I love you, Father. Wait, did she just take my lie detector? Oh, bless her. Perhaps we should think about securing an heir, Your Grace. Years are passing by, none of us are getting any younger. If you don't have a rightful heir, Ivo will be next in line. He's not a bad person. It's just likely Davin will just become a part of Atana. Rest assured, Aurelia and I are working on it here. At this age, it's not so easy anymore. Of course, $3 is already. $3 is already plenty, Your Grace. Let me worry about this once we have dealt with Rodovia. Your Grace, a nobleman visiting a local village had problems with folks stealing his goods from him. He asked me to find those responsible. The search wasn't hard, and I brought them back for justice. The nobleman was very grateful, and he paid me with this gold. Guys, gold. I need gold. I need so much gold all the time. At your service, Grace. I'm looking for allies. Lord Joven mentioned you could help. Ah, yes. I have heard of your troubles, Your Grace. The Dovians lack proper training, but gods know what they have at their disposal. My 80 man, 4 gold, and 2 lives would be a great boon. As a noble knight, it is my duty to help those in need. However, I cannot allow liars to taint a knight's honor. The battles for Brianna, Keldu. Under my command, the army of the two-headed bird was defeated. I lost 3 fingers in my time. I've endured many broken bones, but Nosuke, not a single scar. Even the finest swordmen bear scars. Many have fought and died. That Nosuke, show me a single person who can confirm his accomplishments. Someone who's actually saw him in a fight. For all we know, it's just a prettily worded lies. Nosuke is a deceiving liar, and I ask you to help me prove it. These fellows This fellow got well under your skin. Who is he? Nosuke the Dragon Slayer, he calls himself. Thinks he's a knight, but he's far from it. He usually travels around quite a bit, but I hear people have seen him around Davin recently. If you meet him, he'll surely tell you the same story he tells everyone. There's something about a griffin and a tree. Sets the tree on fire, the big griffin comes to save her cubs, but catches her wings on fire, drops down, and he finishes it off. It doesn't matter. It's always the same story. Different details. What is it that you need help with, did you say? Tell him there's a lichage in the nearby forest. The creature's just a story, and of course it's not there. See what he says, though. He brings you proof, then we catch him red-handed. Help me show everyone what he's really made of, and I will stand by your side in one more battle. That'll be all for now. Your Grace, I come from the tavern. Like I said before, people are only visiting for the girls. So my sales roof, We've read this all a moment ago. We're gonna be happy with the extra money. And I'm gonna give him money to cover the cost. Yes, Your Grace, I'll make sure there's no more violence in my tavern. I'll be able to just throw out anyone who makes trouble. So hopefully that ends up okay. Father, I was wondering if we could practice the sword fighting again. Perhaps later in the gardens? You said we could do this again, Father. Very well. I had better keep to my promise then. Go on. You can warm up without me. I will catch up with you in just a bit. Great! I'll see you in the gardens. Off she goes. I had better check up on her. Your Grace, I come with a personal matter. You see, I lost my only and beloved pig. She means the world to me. I heard that you pay gold for the ones that we have lost. Is there a chance that you could help? I don't have gold. I'm sure the General and his boys can track your pig down. Oh, General? I'm sure the gold would be fine. There's no need to fatigue your men. You don't want to... Very well. You won't get anything then. But, oh. I think I just remembered why I left her. Sorry to bother you, Your Grace. Ooh, that was close. Man, jerk, get out of here. Oops, I got off my throne. Your Grace, our village was on fire last week and you helped us. The general arrived just in time. The chapel started to catch fire, but we managed to save it. I just wanted to bring the greatest of blessings to you, Your Grace. We are forever in your debt. I'm happy to hear this. I hope the rest of the village is restored soon. We're working on it, Your Grace. Thank you again. I was hoping for like a contentment boost or something. Alright. This will be more gold. Let's try to get them first. Yes, Father? I see you already found someone to practice with. Well, I'm not gonna wait for you all day, am I? I haven't seen you before. Who are you? This is Maya. Remember when I sneaked out to the wedding party? The one you were not supposed to go to? Well, yes. Anyway, that's when I met Maya. We had fun at the wedding, and I thought it'd be nice if she came to visit. Your Grace? See, I could never get her. Who taught you to fight like this, Maya? My father's a swordsman, and he showed me a few tricks. Did he let you play with swords? Maya says you need to be ready when the enemy strikes. You will never know when they will strike. Ha! That's what my father says. Can't quite place your accent. You're not from around here, are you? My parents are from Boravia. We were passing by and stopped in the capital for a couple of weeks. It's awfully far from here. Where are your parents now? They have business in the market. They let me venture around. Yes, they're traveling merchants of sorts. Maya was showing me some fancy sword tricks she learned on her journeys. Interesting. A tradesman who knows how to fight. I'd love to meet your parents one day. Tell them they have my invitation. Thank you, Your Grace. I will pass on the invitation. They will surely be happy to visit. My pleasure. Looking at you two, I think I know why Sadani wants to stab you. Is there any chance that you talked her into it? Oh, so you've heard about the stabber. Don't look at me. Sadani came up with that name. Sadani really wanted to practice with us, but to talk her out of it, we had to come up with something else she could do. You should be happy she's not running around with a real sword, Father. I'll head out now. I will leave you to it. Just don't come screaming if you cut your fingers off. Thank you, Father. We won't. Nice. Hey, kiddo. I'm making no progress on this investigation. Your Grace? Did you unstab her into a prince yet? Not yet, Your Grace. He left his rooster, I think. Although he doesn't really want to ride it. I think I do make Stabber help me in some way, so I owe him a promise. You know what I can do? Send him on a mission. Just don't do anything silly, Potato Head. And don't hurt yourself. Yes, Your Grace. I feel like I should be able to get like a hunter and like a witch by now and stuff, and I just have absolutely no idea how to do it. Alright, so we have Luz. Eton and King Iva are not with us. We have Ada, and we have Violet. We're about to get Sir Frederick and Joven. He's got to make Noaxi an enemy, which is fine. That's, you know, 9 gold, 2 supplies, and 200 soldiers, opposed to 5 supplies and 108 soldiers. I guess the supply here might not work out in my favor. I just need to talk to one of these two then. That will get me up to, what, 750? Do I have to do her then? Because this is what? This is 210, so that just gets me to 960 troops. Oh, plus a couple weeks to raise my own army. So yeah, I don't necessarily have to do it. I can do Masha and Grego. Though I have a feeling they might go against each other, because a lot of them have seemed to do that type of situation. But yeah, I don't have a hunter or anything, so like I don't know anything about the tooth. I don't know what to do with the general. I just paid him for nothing. Fat lot of good you're doing me. Yeah. That'll get me enough troops. I don't have money. Money is a huge problem now. Dear King of Davin, the Western Woods near Branca are not uninvolved in your troubles. An incumbent object can lead you to the center. Be quick. Yours sincerely. This letter has no seal. What do you think of this, Audrey? Whoever sent this letter must have gone to great lengths to pay a scribe to write it. This must be important. We better send a general to these woods to see what the matter is. I have marked the location on the map for you, Your Grace. Oh, good. I can use my journal this time. That's good. Ooh, a Dragon Slayer. And a mercenary. I don't have a lot of money. Your Grace, it is I, Noxki, the Dragon Slayer, bowing low before you. Also known as Graphos the Great, Wanos the Wise, Peter the Powerful. The royal wedding was fantastic. Well, until, you know. The food was first class, though. But amongst all the pleasures, I didn't have a chance to introduce myself.
Boy?
I didn't quite catch that.
Oh, yeah.
Who are you again? But you've never heard of me. It is I, Nosuke, the Dragon Slayer. I killed the dragon in the Eastern Forest. Would you like to hear about my fierce battle with the foul wine, Your Grace? Oh gosh, fine. I'm all ears. The beast was fast. Its sharp claws could tear human skin with absurd ease. I stole into its home first with great care, and planned a path to its defeat. The dragon's nest was at the very top of a mighty oak tree, overlooking a rushing river. Clever as I am, I noticed that the nest was full of hatchlings. Mucky little dragon puppies. I chopped down the tree while the big one wasn't there. The great oak ached, groaned, and fell straight onto the furious river underneath, taking the dragon's young with it. The squeak of the little dragons carried far, and so the big beast herself appeared. Desperately trying to save her babies from the brutal current, she kept crashing into one boulder after the other. At last, she dragged her battered body onto the shore, but the weakened creature was no match for my mighty arm, and the beast was no more. After all, wit and brains can before strength and fists. Remember that, kids? I mean, Your Grace. Impressive, isn't it? After that, and other adventures, of course, I traveled to Devon, seeking further challenges. So I've come straight to the king. Now tell me, Your Grace, what evil creatures await me here, straining your beautiful land? Peasants mention the occasional basilisk or other monster. All of these nightmares are nothing to a real problem, Radovia. Radovia? Well, I've never heard of such a creature. So what is it? What does it do? Emit gas? Crush men's bones under its heavy hooves? Breathe fire? An army from behind the tall mountains. They aim to claim Davon as their own. An army? I see. Well, that's a hell of a challenge. I can help, though. They call me Graphos the Great for a reason. Over the years of my adventurous career, I've even met a lot of people. Even more owe me their lives. I will give you all I can. Soldiers, supplies, I will stand at your side in battle. I reckon I can gather 180 men. If I have supplies, will also come in handy, I'm sure. And in return, I ask for... Oh, absolutely nothing at all. I'm a noble, upstanding knight. I live to serve, help, and... Well, be famous. Nosuke aiding the king of Davon in a real battle. They will write fine songs about this. Let's ask about the large tooth first. Looks like an animal tooth. Would you know anything about it? Ooh, that is an impressive tooth. It must have been one hell of a beast. Do you know where such a tooth could come from? Oh, I wish I could tell you a heroic story about defeating such an imposing beast, Your Grace. Sadly, I can't, because this tooth is not one for my collection. I don't think so, anyway. I wish it was, though. Can I buy it off of you? Absolutely not, Nosuke. I need this tooth to prove my innocence to King Ivo. Maybe after the royal trial. We have a problem with the monster. Aha! So you do have your own monster, Your Grace. The Charge is his name. It's a small creature. Mention a pig, but hairy, with long claws and horns. It can be dangerous, but for me, it'll be a piece of cake. You can expect my return shortly. Man, this person is... It's supposed to be fake, man. Your Grace, I wanted to see you about my missing potatoes. Someone must have stolen them, and I think I know who it was. They say only one request per visit, and it seems like I have a much bigger problem now. I come from afar, and by the time I arrived, I was very tired. I wanted to get some rest, and I sat on one of the fine chairs in the hall. I know I shouldn't have, but the gods have punished me already. I sat down on some living pincushion, it would seem. Oh no. It squeaked, and I jumped up right away. When I stood up, my bottom was covered all in spikes. Not only that, but I feel very ill, weak even. I feel the chair creature has poisoned me. What can I do? The stabber. The stabber! Oh no, it sounds very serious. I'm not sure what you can do here. Oh, a healer. Nice. I think I might have something that will help. My name's Alina, Your Grace. I know about brewing potions. I can help with magical anomalies, disease. I dabble in wound healing also. A witch. Aye, some might call me that, although I prefer to see myself just as a well-read woman. At your service. We could definitely use someone like this to help out our people, Your Grace. It would be a great addition to our roster of agents. What do you hope to gain from this? Ah, of course, there's always something people want in return, right? I'm a simple woman. All I need is a roof over my head and something to eat. In return, I'm willing to lend your kingdom my aid in any supernatural problems. I just want to help people. Thank you. Welcome to our castle in that case. It's my honor, Your Grace. I will also be able to help during battle if you need me. Sedane won't be happy by this time, I better let her know. I'll see if you have any useful books in the council chamber, Your Grace. You will be able to see the expenses for the witch in the weekly summary, Your Grace. We can just pay her whenever we need her. That's great. Yeah, I need to stop using them every week, because I need money. I need to buy the other buildings. I need to buy the stable, and I need to buy the journal for the battle that's coming out. Your Grace, Pendle, our village has been raided. There were men dressed in black and red and black, with a beast's head pierced by a spear on their banners. That's a Radovian army for certain, Your Grace. This means they're getting closer to us, or perhaps they're just teasing us. Teasing? People being killed, maimed, and enslaved is just teasing? Your Grace, it didn't look like an entire battalion. It must have just been a small squad. Send us your men. We can fight back. You're clearly emotional, but we have to look at the bigger picture here. If we fight them off, they will certainly get angry and fight back with more force. We don't want to start the battle early. And tolerating their attacks may encourage them to carry out more. Your Grace, we have to do something about this. We can't just let them trample our lands. Yeah, just send the general. We will fight back. I will send my best men. Thank you, Your Grace. I knew you would listen to your people. That's right. This will show them we are no people to mess with. Your Grace, we have an upcoming battle. It's a perfect time for us to gain some coin and an opportunity for you to get some help. We're mercenaries. 22 skilled men at disposal for only 16 gold. What do you say? I can't. I don't have money for it. Fine, we'll be back in 2 weeks. Or maybe we'll change your mind by then, or get our gold ready. Oh, that's good. You can take an offer from the bank, and I just don't know how. Send the witch. Oh, they're busy. Talk to Masha. The investigation is going terribly, as in it's not happening at all. I'm trying to see real quick. how to get a loan. Like, I know you can, I know it's in the game, I just don't know where, like, the button is. Because at this point, I think having a little extra money is probably going to be more worthwhile. I can do it later. I just need to build the buildings before the... Well, I guess I'll probably the stable sooner than not. Grace? Sidani, your hedgehog passed away. The stabber! Oh no, this is all my fault. I should have sent him on the mission. I knew he wasn't ready. Tell me. Did he complete his mission at least? His final quest? What mission? Sidani, did you send a hedgehog on a mission? Yes, an undercover mission. He was meant to scout the area, retrieve information, and return to me. This way, if he helped me, I would owe him a promise, like in the story, Father. They can hardly follow any instructions. That's why they're good. No one suspects a hedgehog. How else was he supposed to help me? Please don't send any more hedgehogs on missions. The last one stabbed a peasant, and I had to deal with it. But I was so close to turning him into a prince. Now Luculia will never come back. Well, I suppose you're right. Forgive me, Your Grace. Nothing as elegant, as fearless as a cat, as dusty. Next time I will find a fiercer agent. I will train him, and he will be at my command! The stabber's efforts were not in vain. Oh, Sidani, my potato head. Evidence. Nothing. I have no evidence because there's no one to talk to me. Because no one knows anything. Wow, that food. 11, 22. Oh, I'm making one food now. That's something. Let's see. Okay. I feel like I should be able to do it here. Like, take the loan. At this point, I want to do it so I can get the stable. Give me one moment. Yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll just keep playing and see how it goes, right? Because we had someone like pop up, and I was like, if you want to take loans in the future, you get 50 gold supplies, and then you pay 10 each week, but then you pay back 60 essentially. So it's like, is the initial money worth it? And I think it probably is at this point. Oh, I don't have to pay the general every week if I send them on 2-week things. Oh, that changes a lot. I kind of don't want to pay the witch this week. 16, 18, 21. So I'm going to need 10 gold. So I'm going to do this so I can get up to 31. And just hope that no one's sick this week. No, let's go ahead and bring it. Be on the safe side. Maybe the safe side. I guess I don't really know. Oh, she's here. Your Grace, the wooden hut in the forest appeared to be some sort of kitchen for preparing spices. It was abandoned, and we searched the place and found the file hidden under the floor. Did you find anything else? No, Your Grace. The place was empty apart from lots of dried rosemary. Thank you. Okay, we have a file. Seems to be a substance inside. This is what poison tallies. I'd better leave it be. Oh, dang it. Here everyone needs. I wonder if he's not lying and we can actually get both at once. But I mean, they seemed like they Okay, so I should call for Lena probably. Jonas, that buffoon with the stupid red gloves. Lend me some gold and I will pay you back in a week, he said. I'll break his legs if I see him. Your Grace, I lent this fellow 28 gold, so he would pay me back with interest. I know the type. Now here's off to Calidor, the other end of the world, probably enjoying hot sunshine in Caladi's brothels. Meanwhile, I'm stuck here in this rat hole with no wages to pay my men. I've got until this evening to pay them, otherwise they'll leave. What the hell will I find a new crew then? I need this money for only 2 weeks. I should be able to make it up to you after that. So you want gold? I don't have the kind of money. I don't think I can help you. Besides, if I lend you the money, I'll probably end up the same way you have. I hope you find this fellow. In that case, I'm sorry to bother you, Grace. I guess not everyone is as naive as I was. Gods, Jonas made a real fool of me. Is that just looking for Jonas? Okay, so it's not like a completed quest. Your Grace, I have hired a couple guards to protect my tavern. They did a fantastic job, and I must say, even the pandas are wary of me now. Haha! We made sure the girls are treated well and are not abused. This is great news. I hope you keep it that way. I will, Your Grace. In fact, we've been doing so well that your profits will also increase. Wonderful. The kingdom values every source of income we have. Thank you for your help, Your Grace. I wish you all the best. Thank you. I wonder how much it's giving us. Your Grace, we don't know how this happened. The creature, the witch from the forest. She escaped, Your Grace. Someone opened her doors. Idiot. Some fool was brave enough to seek the internal wisdom. We all knew the internal wisdom was just a hoax. We knew she's nothing but an old hag. Some young boy, he fell for the tale, and now Babushka is out of the woods. Babushka! Babushka? Your Grace, you don't know Babushka. She's, well, a witch, an old hag, older than anyone knows. She's been around forever. She's short and crooked, her bony legs barely supporting layers of her old wrinkly skin. She has a long hooked nose, her nostril hairs are so long they hang down to her breasts. She wears a snakeskin coat and a scarf around her head with tiny bones attached carefully to each strand. As she walks, the bones clitter and clatter against one another. Clickety-clock. She lives in the woods, although no one has seen her for many years. The legend has it that she used to lure children into the forest to eat them. Some legends also say she gives internal wisdom to whom is brave enough to look into her eyes. What can I do about this? I'm not sure, Your Grace. In the village, she transcribes these words on her doors. Turn your back to the forest, your front to me. She also leaves old chicken legs on her doorsteps. We're afraid she's going to come for our children. Every night someone hears the clicking. She might be preparing a spell of some kind. I don't have money. Ah! It should be enough to pay someone to go on a watch overnight. No one's going to want to do this, Your Grace. Everyone is terrified. Look in other villages. I'm sure you can find some stalker. Your Grace, more and more people gather to pray. We can't fit everyone in a barn no more. We wanted to build a new shrine, but we need some help in inviting holy spirits to the place. We will be in the favor of the gods. The fields will be more fertile, the monsters will be kept at bay, and the evil spirits will avoid our village. If you can aid us with the cut witch and some gold to pay for the materials, people will be forever grateful. Take the witch, because I have no money. She will be able to help bring positive spirits into the shrine. May the gods be with you. Thank you, your grace. May the gods look kindly upon thee. I got a thing. I got a vial. I got a vial now. Darling, I have found some clues that might lead us to the person who's behind Tali's death. What have you found? A letter arrived, suggesting something suspicious happening in Branca. I've had a general explore the location and he found this vial. The substance inside could be what poisoned Tali's. Its ingredients could lead us to the killer. Perhaps take this vial to a court witch, see what she can tell us about it. That's a good idea. I think I've seen her in the council chamber. Oh no, I just sent her away for 2 weeks. Gus's. Whenever Salia is hanging out with, what's her name? Oh, totally. Maya. Cool. Alright. That was kind of a bust. Let's bring Lena back. Because I want to see what she says about the ghost. But that can inform my decision. Though she's probably gonna lie. Tavern business is a 2 now. So I think this could have been a 4 if I had pushed him on it earlier. So that's unfortunate, because I could definitely use the money. It's not... No, we'll pay for the general. And I guess just hope that some peasants need them. Your Grace, I've led my men to fight the Radovian bandits who attacked the village recently. They were nothing but a bunch of young, drunk Radovians. We took them all out with ease. Thank you. Hopefully there won't be more of these raids. Let's talk to... Ooh, who's Tolando? Let's talk to the Dragon Slayer. Your Grace. So trace of Lachaz in the forest. So I thought, clever as I am, I know how to look for the layers and old tree trunks. Here, take this bloody hunt as proof of my courageous deed. What? Don't just throw shit on my floor. Come on, man. Ah! You couldn't have defeated the beast as there were no monster in the forest. You fell for a ruse. All your tales are lies, just like this one. What? Me? A liar? No way, I brought the proof, didn't I, Your Grace? This horn doesn't look exactly striking me as coming from a monster. What else, Your Grace? The Chaz is just like any other animal. It has horns, it bleeds. Surely you weren't expecting the horn to glow. The dragon tail isn't exactly original, is it? So Frederick says you retell the story, just changing a few details each time. Very well. The cat's out of the bag. At least I don't have to put on the show anymore. It's been very tiring at times, if I'm perfectly honest. People want to see this amazing knight, this dragon slayer. So I show them what they want to see. The charge and the proof, a stag. At least my stories don't hurt anyone, and I don't have a drinking problem. You have something to say it to my face. I hear what the wind is spreading. Problems with rum. Wife walking around with a black eye. You don't believe him, do you, Your Grace? He's a liar. He's making all this up. He used to be recognized around the courtyards, but the memory is fading. That's it. Try your sword. Let's see if you're more than just a trickster. Oh, he put his helmet on. Dude, no. I won't have any blood spilled in this chamber. He wouldn't match my skill anyway. In your current state, you would probably stab yourself. Your Grace, of course it's just a hoax, but it doesn't matter. The message is what's important. The story warms people's hearts. It gives hope for a better tomorrow. People always think they see basilics, lichens, strigas, and while it's usually a fox, stray dog, or your cat even. I bring them a boarskin or a deer hunt and tell them it was a monster. They sleep better at night. They can get back to work feeling safe. When I make extra gold on the side, so what? Aren't we all frauds? Kings, for example. People always come to see the king because he knows everything. I expect you to give wise advice. They will put the greatest trust in your words. But answer yourself. Do you always know what to do? I guess you're right. Not even scholars always know what they're doing. Correct. There's only so much we can learn from manuscripts. That's just guessing. Your Grace, surely we can't let him spread more lies. I won't allow this. If you let Nusky join your banner, then I won't stand by your side. Oh, I won't join if he joins. With his intemperance, I wouldn't stand next to him during battle. In all the turmoil, he could stab me and no one would even know. Joven, a good guy. He trains with me. I will make sure to send my recommendation. Don't forget that. I'm going with Frederick. So, Frederick, you have one more battle ahead of you. I knew I could trust your judgment, Your Grace. It's time for those real experts to take the lead, Notsuki. A shame, Your Grace. Nonetheless, I wish you the very best in your battle. Oh, will someone clean this up? Oh, I still have to send him a thing to invite him to it? That's a little lame. I found this Bronca. Can you tell me anything about it? It looks like a potion file. I don't know much about potions myself. Reconsider my offer, Your Grace. Why didn't you let me know about the curse, Lena? Curse? What curse, Your Grace? Elida has told me about it. Elida? That brazen little hussy. These are nothing but lies. Don't let her poisonous jealousy deceive you, Your Grace. Her daughter was supposed to marry my son, but as you can imagine, Asala is a better choice. She's trying to get away. Well, let my shieldmen join your ranks. They're strong, disciplined men, and they can help push the front line. If not, they can defend your men against anything Radovia may throw their way. So what is it to be? Fine. Let's see how it goes. Oh, agree to the marriage. I knew you want to let Elida deceive you, Your Grace. I'll start the preparations. Of course, you can count on my men to stand at your side. And that pretty much guarantees us being able to fight this battle. Talk to this dude. He has a name. Ahem. To you I come, a truly humble kind. I hope to find you well and in good shape in mind. Your Grace, this is Tolando, a writer known across many halls and taverns. Excuse me. Not just Tolando. I am Tolando the Wonderful. Writer and poet, recognized in all kingdoms, experiencing the artistic renaissance. I'm not gonna keep singing this. The popularity of home is discussed even in kingdoms of stagnant growth, including Yels, Calador, Boravia, and Radovia, of which I will remain silent for known reasons. Very well. What can I do for you? Your Grace, if I may, I'm working on my latest release, but I have no clue how to finish this piece. It's a story about royal intrigues, oaths of the past, foolish peasants, and passionate lust. May I honor you with my latest work? This can turn on me really fast. I'm open to out of all kinds. He's totally about to just say that we promised our daughter to this Radovian, and then we're like, nah. Poem is, for now, entitled Cupola Naka. The moon shines so bright, high up in the sky. Cupola night is upon us. Laughter and music can be heard outside, but not the weary night may not rest. Inside the castle there's no frivolous joy. The fatal matter must be solved. The night is short this time of year, so let's make the best of it while we can. Fire, pleasure, and delight will rule this land. This is fantastic. Bravo. Thank you, Your Grace. Although I'm not surprised that you find this so delightful. Problem is, I cannot continue. I've hit a wall. I cannot write at all. I am desperate for some true inspiration. I strongly believe that seeing a general patrolling would get my creative juices rolling. Therefore, I beg of you, please allow your general to join me to get out of this squeeze. Fine. It's absolutely fantastic. You will not be disappointed if I shall bring you a classic. You got a hat. Let's talk to you. Ooh. Your Grace, I'm a sorcerer from the market. Your petitioners often visit me if you refuse to help them. And aid as many people as I can for very little return. It's often not enough to cover all the ingredients I need for potions. As it stands, I am out of most of my ingredients at the moment, and the queue for my place isn't any shorter than yours. Would you please be able to help without some extra gold? I can't. I mean, I don't have the money, but I can't anyway. Wow. Wow! Shit. So much. No wonder there are so many sick people in Davon. If the king does not prioritize healthcare, your queue isn't even half as big as mine. Humph. Your Grace. Stefan, is that you? You look great. What happened? You gave me hope, Your Grace. I was in a very bad place before. I had given up on life. But after you gave me the gold, I realized I can make something of myself. I haven't entirely stopped drinking yet, but I drink a lot less. I found a new path in life. I've been helping the less fortunate in our town. People like me, all they need is another shot at life. Makes me feel like I have a purpose in this world. Just wanted to say thank you, Your Grace. I owe you my life. I didn't know if I was doing the right thing, giving you so much gold, but now I can see that I did. I couldn't be happier for you, Stefan. I'm very glad to hear you're helping others too. You're a good man. You've inspired me to be a good person, Your Grace. I will never forget this. Here's a little something I've gathered by selling my fish on the market. No, it's not much, but I want to show how grateful I am for the help. This is very much appreciated. This will help other folk in times of need. You're welcome, Your Grace. Oh, gold. Nice. That's like half the investment I put in them. Your Grace, part of our village was flooded. Luckily, no one got hurt, but our homes were devastated. We could use some gold to buy resources to rebuild our houses. God. We've been affected by the flood too recently. Here's 12 gold. I believe that you should be enough for you to acquire the required resources. That's most magnificent of you, Your Grace. Thank you. I think I'm just gonna stop bringing the general and the witch to things and just start paying the money, because it's probably gonna be more worthwhile overall. I don't think she's back yet. Yeah. I need that money really bad.
Ooh.
Did I just do that? Oh, damn. Okay. In that case, let's invite Grego and see what's going on with him. Yeah, I don't want to. I wonder if she'll appear in the council room still, though. We'll see. Yeah, that helps my money out immensely. So this week we won't do anything. Next week we'll buy the stables. So then we can start sending these guys out. I've helped the worshippers with the spirits, Your Grace. A lot of people gathering in the new shrine now. Thank you, Elena. Your help is always appreciated. Dear Father, tell Sidani Dusty is fine. He was meowing for the first 2 days of the journey without stopping, so his voice was gone. He gave up after that and just slept the rest of the way. Unfortunately, King Ivor is allergic to cats, so we keep him outside our chambers. Not to worry though, I made a little house for him so he has a cozy place all for himself. I miss all of you so much. Perhaps you can visit me one day? Yours, Lucilia. Poor Dusty, he always loved to cuddle in bed with Lucilia. Sidani doesn't need to know about this. We should ask Lucilia about something else. Yeah, ask about Ivor. What is he like as a husband? How is he dealing with his father's death. So that I wish to give him my condolences. Mention that we are working on finding the murderer. Very well, Your Grace. I will write her a letter. We should anticipate a reply within a couple of weeks. Gray goes first. Much cook. Alright, start to Gray. Go see what he wants. You sent a pigeon for me? I have. Welcome to our castle. I presume you've heard about an upcoming battle with Rodovia. I have, of course. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here. I want to help. So here's my deal. I pride myself in my knowledge of art. My collection of paintings is the greatest in the kingdom. I own paintings by the most prestigious artists. Sylvik Vanga, Manovisk, Pisak, you get the idea. I recently heard that you have a very valuable painting. Be perfect for my condition. The Sturk by Sylvik Vanga. Don't say anything yet. You haven't heard the rest of my deal. I can offer you 80 well-trained men and 3 supplies. Wow, that painting must mean a lot to you. Of course it does. It needs to vanish from this castle. I mean, it'll look better in my gallery alongside the others. Imagine the painting is hanging somewhere. So I'll give you time to take it down. That's, of course, if you agree to my deal. I would like to pick it up personally. So invite me whenever you are ready. I have a couple weeks, so I can like... Do I have 9? I'm on week 9, so I have 8 more weeks. You know, I don't know if I care about the painting. Go ahead and take it. I'll get the painting ready as soon as I'm done with my duties. Fabulous. I cannot wait. I'll be waiting for the pigeon. I found this at Bronca. Can you tell me anything about it? It's a used glass file. I'm not sure what more I can tell you, Your Grace. I found this in my wine cellar. Can you tell me anything about it? Do you have beasts in your dungeons, Eric? You'd better find a hunter to deal with this. I don't like that I don't have a hunter. Your Grace, Jonas Pyrick here, traveling merchant. I have a unique collectible item for you. A set of cards, but before you send me away, let me show you. You'll see. Every card is depicted with an illustration of beautiful, exotic women. I understand that the Queen may not approve of them, but she doesn't have to know. It's only 12 gold. Recognize your name. Jonas? Yes, at your service. Why do you ask? I don't remember why, but I'll do this. I thought I recognized those clothes. You're in my dungeon. I think I know someone who wants to talk to you. This is a misunderstanding. My name is Jotun. Yes, Jotun, not Jonas. Oh, Lady Masha. Sweet. We should probably invite Lady Masha and tell her we found her lost friend. Fantastic. Okay, we can get that person on our side too. Your Grace. Rooster has been running around our kitchen for days, and we finally managed to catch him. It's a beautiful bird. We couldn't keep him as we already have a rooster, but it made a delicious broth. Oh no. Our staff liked it so much, I thought I'd bring you some for you to try. I'm not sure where this shit came from, but it was surely well fed. Oh no. Sidani is going to kill me. Why couldn't you ask me first? That was my daughter's pet. Oh, Your Grace, I didn't know. My apologies. I hope she doesn't need him now that Stabber is gone. I'll better check on her later. Your Grace, where I come from, there's an odd fog surrounding the nearby forest. Anyone who goes in the fog disappears without any trace. A few local adventurers came forward. They said they would find the one responsible, but they never came back. We're thinking the fog turns people into frogs, bugs maybe. There's plenty of them in the forest, but no signs of the people who go in there. I see. Oh man, I totally should always buy the witch then. Okay, well that's going forward. Oh, Your Grace, my boy, my dearest grandchild. Got us up to a big trouble, Your Grace. He asked me not to come here, but I don't know where else to go. He's been involved with the Urkel dust cells for a long time now. It's harmless, he told me. It was selling to begin with, but he recently started using it as well. He was over the moon, so happy and giggly at first. He then tried convincing me to use it to relax, but I am no lady to get involved in this nasty business. I'm very ill, Your Grace. Can't leave the bed, my poor baby. He keeps asking to bring him some more dust, but I know this is the cause of his illness for sure. Something will make him feel better. I don't have to look at him in this state, barely moving with the skin as blue as blueberries. Please help, Your Grace. You have to pay for a healer. You can find one in the market. Thank you, Your Grace. I'll go find one right away. Well, let that be known that I do actually need to pay for these people, it turns out, because I lost a bunch of happiness, which is my taxes anyway, so it's not working out for me. Your Grace. I let the rooster free. I'm sorry. He really wanted to get outside these castle walls. He's going to be happier if he's free. Thank you, Your Grace. I wanted to do this myself. Wasn't suited to be an agent. All he did was poop everywhere. Glad you set him free, Father. I'm glad too. Please be careful with these animals, Potato Head. I am, Your Grace. I asked her about Dusty, just like you told me to. What did she say? Is Dusty alright? Does he like the new castle? I bet he'd prefer it here. He's completely fine, said Donnie. He didn't like the journey so much. He's in a cozy castle now, probably laying by some warm fireplace. No, Father. He's an explorer. He probably runs around all the castle walls. Like he did here. Of course, said Donnie. Your Grace, you made a mistake. I have done nothing wrong. You have stolen gold from Lady Masha. This is unacceptable. She will decide what to do with you. I'd better not see you selling and diamond again. But, Your Grace, I really didn't mean anything bad. Please forgive me. So I still can't send anything to Joven, but he's not an ally, which sucks because I wanted the gold. But let's get Masha first because she gives me a gold and more troops. I don't know, man. I don't know what the right answer is with these. If I knew how to take a bank loan, I would do it in a heartbeat at this point. Because those stables would be extremely useful to me. Return from Mr. Tolado, Your Grace. I don't know much about writing, but this guy seems to know what he's doing. I'm just a little perplexed as to why he asked so many questions about my underwear. Interesting. Before we do anything else, let's go talk to Coat Witch. Found this thing. It can be connected to Talia somehow. There appears to be residue inside. Can you check if this residue matches the poison in Talia's wine? It might be difficult, but I'll try to determine the ingredients used in both samples. It'll take some time, though. Let me just get a smear of this. Come and see me in the throne room when you find out anything. Of course, Your Grace. You have called me? Some extra gold for your trouble. Thank you, Your Grace. Oh god, I need gold so bad. Thank you. I need it so bad. Your Grace, so Frederick is dead. Lord Joven is responsible for ending his life. I don't regret this decision. Not one bit. What made you stoop to this? He had it coming. Frederick was an abusive scumbag. Lana, his wife, had endured a lot. Proving Nosuke's a liar strengthened Frederick's ego. After they put Nosuke in his place, he started celebrating, drank to his heart content. He felt invincible, wanted to show Lana, his wife, that he was a real man. I thought you respected so Frederick. He didn't want to join my band unless he did. He trained me. Sometimes he would be completely drunk. Saw what he was like for Lana. A veteran, now a faded star, but once a real legend. Couldn't bear to watch him abuse her, but he was of a higher rank. I wanted him to join you first, as I didn't want to do anything that would upset him. I didn't want Lana to suffer for my decision in case he didn't agree with it. I didn't realize there was something else would set him off anyway. He always got abusive when he drank. Everyone knew that about it. Gods, peasants, noble knights, right. Frederick would beat Lana up and wouldn't let her out. No one lifted a finger to help. Everyone was too scared to do anything. I couldn't watch. Go ahead and kill me if you must. And you know Frederick deserved this. You spared me, I will join your armies, and I will aid you with my main force of 120 men. I'll also offer you my pikemen to join your battle. You can deal with any cavalry the Rodovians may come with. I'll also give you 5 gold. Yeah, totally. Screw that shit. I wonder if I would have got Joven and the dragon person then. I wonder if you get Joven either way. As long as you bring him and don't punish him. It's a sad day for knighthood, but I understand why you did this, Joven. Your deeds are forgiven, and you shall serve Davin in the upcoming battle. I suggest you stay out of sight for a while, just in case. Thank you, Your Grace. Nice. That's troops. Is that another pet of yours you got there, Potato Head? What is it this time? Mouse is like a real pet. Is it a tiny mouse? Too easy to set a trap for her. She would get caught straight away. But this, it's just some silly toy. Recruiting agents is far more difficult than you would imagine. Why the agents? What are you planning to use them for, Potato Head? To save Lucella and Dusty from the evil prince. When my agents are ready, we will take Lucella back home. My agents will be best friends with Dusty. Maybe I'll let you use them one day too, if you're good. Potato Head, I was not evil. Besides, he's no prince. He's a king now. The town is really far away too. Well, those seem like good points, but you do your job, I do mine. Let's see that toy. It's quite unusual, isn't it? Doesn't look like it came from our country. Where did you get it? Maya gave it to me. It brings luck, she says. I see. Go on for now, Sedani. See if you can find more agents. Yes, Father, Your Grace. I need to see that friend of Asalia. Your Grace, normally I wouldn't have bothered you, but I have no other choice. I'm a merchant, delivering goods from one place to the other. I sell trinkets of all sorts. Paintings, vintage scrolls, historical relics. I once even had the wooden leg of Vlod the Spittleshanks, yeah. Went for crazy 200 pieces of gold. But none of that matters now. I was robbed on my way back to my hometown, Pravesk. And if I'm not mistaken now, you need funds to carry on with your journey? Correct. You really know your stuff, Your Grace. I only need 23 gold to get back on my feet. I'm a businessman, so I know how to invest this money. I'll make a profit in no time. I will pay you as soon as I can, with interest, of course. I mean, I really would love to. You'll have to find someone else to help you. What? Why not help a truly honest man? Huh. I don't have any money, that's why. I did my allies. Oh, so I don't get his bonus anymore. Damn! I could have gotten both of them, I think. The men don't matter, but the gold. Asala, I am sorry. I know the choice. Lady Lena is preparing the wedding for after all battle. I knew it! I knew so many officers Lucilia was gone. I don't know why I hoped it would be different with me. How could I ever be happy with someone I don't even know? Az, I hate you! Oh, Az, I'm terribly sorry. Explain this, Asalia. It's a toy? Yes, Sadani got this toy from Maya. I've seen this toy before. Maya, you are not from Moravia, are you? My family, we travel a lot. I was passing by, but I heard all the racket here. Is everything alright, darling? Look at this toy, Aurelia. I recognize this. Of course you do. We saw one just like this when it was robbed by Bayran 13 years ago. Where did you get this toy from, Maya? My parents travel a lot. They were traveling merchants. They must have bought it somewhere. Your accent is toy, staying in Davin for a while. You're from Radovia. Tell me you didn't know about this, Asalia. Father, please, no! Don't do anything to her. It's all my fault. I asked her to visit us. We're preparing for battle. We're planning to repel an attack. Radovia is already in my castle? Oh god. Look what you did to your father, Eric! Oh, you're up. Eric, that's twice now. Asalia's friend is Radovian. We're preparing for war against them, and yet they're already here. Yes, I had a chat with them already. Asalia won't be seeing your friend anymore. I decided not to kill her, but I banished her from the castle. She's just a girl. Perhaps, but what kind of message does that send? Our daughter playing with the enemy in our castle? You didn't consider letting us stay, did you? As I said, Maya's just a girl. What if she's not even aware of the war? What if she's a spy? How else would they know Lucilia married Ivo? It doesn't matter anymore, does it? She's gone. You're collapsing. The two of us not being able to conceive an heir? Break your promise and you shall be punished? Your kingdom will be fertile, but you won't see a successor amongst your offspring? Isn't that how it went? I promised my firstborn daughter to Bayran. I didn't do it because I was afraid of the witch. I did it to protect us. At the time I thought Bayran was a fool for agreeing to this. Surely a bandit wouldn't be able to travel such a distance, enter the throne room and dare to ask a king for his daughter. And yet here we are. I'm telling you, it's the witch. How else could he become a king? How else could they threaten war? How else that you couldn't have a son? You might be right. I will look into the curse, darling. I will see if we can do it right away. At least I can help take some of the burden from your shoulders. Thank you. I feel better now. It's time to get up. I guess I better see Asalia. Let's see. You will not be happy if I help the Radavians. But I think I might anyway. Maya seems like a cool character. Yes, Father. I'm sorry, Father. I didn't want to hurt you. I'm fine. Just not that young anymore. Doctors say tense situations can have this effect. I didn't want to upset you, Father. But why the war, Father? Isn't life difficult enough as is? Why make things harder for one another? I know that Maya is from Radovia. When she told me, my heart froze up. I knew it meant trouble. But I got to know her. They're not bad. They're just like us. Not barbarians, as Mother likes to call them. They attacked our villages. Curse the bandits, thieves. It doesn't mean they are all like this. You're a king, Father. Tell me, why did you never have to punish a thief or a bandit who was from Davin? Or did you? Well, because one person did bad things doesn't mean we're all bad. I just don't understand why we have to fight. They threatened us. They want to take over our castle. What if you just got it all wrong? You can't risk it, Asalia. It's very complicated. That's a great shame, Father. Who knows? Maybe one day. Maybe one day. Right, but there's nothing for them to do. Because I don't have the stable yet. I'm really messing up. Okay, that gives us a little bit of extra gold. That 5 gold there is really good. I'm gonna lose that 3 gold when I do with the Radovians, but that's probably fine. Your Grace, we will have the royal trial when Ivo arrives, right before the battle. That's where he can attend the trial himself. I hope we are ready to go by then. We still have some time to prepare, so make sure that we do find our best to find the perpetrator. So that our agents can be of use to investigate the items we found. I know, Audrey, everything will be fine. It will not be fine. We are not ready for that. Oh god, really? I'm gonna restart if it's that dumb. That I didn't take the picture down. Not restart the game, but like restart. Yeah, I'm gonna restart this that round because it's dumb to call him in just because I didn't pick up the picture and then have to like come back. So I don't know. So there's multiple pictures, I guess. So I don't know which one he wants. So let me just go get all of them. Huh. Maybe we can sell him the extras. I don't love the idea, but whatever. I haven't paid for you. Sorry, I read all that to myself. I should have read it out loud. My bad. Take a look at this one. Fabulous! I will take it. 18 pieces of gold. Is that alright? Sure. It's a pleasure doing business with you. Tapestry? Ah, why not? I'll take it. 18 pieces of gold. Is that alright? Sure. It's a pleasure doing business with you. I think that's all I have. Thank you for visiting. Goodbye, Your Grace. Okay, so that's like... My castle's way uglier, but it's a lot of money. Your Grace, it is nice to see you again. I bring you some news. As you were selling some of the paintings to Lord Vestermary, he was bragging about doing some deal with you. Not sure what your stance on this is. I just want to let you know. The adversary is now art collector. He's an artist and an egomaniac. Buys these beautiful artworks and burns them. It's a great shame because they're very valuable. And these artists definitely deserve recognition. He believes only his artwork is true art. I suppose just bear in mind that if you give him a painting, it'll be burned. Of course, thank you for letting me know. I must talk to him about it. Well, too late. He just burned them. I just sold him a bunch. May the gods bless you for your support with the shrine. Many people have hopes for a brighter future. The gods have already showed us signs of their mercy. The weather has been especially good for our crops. We'd like to celebrate tonight. We have prepared a party for everyone. In the night, we are going to make a sacrifice to the gods to thank them for their mercy. To show your support, we simply ask if a few supplies we can add to our pile, or which that can help us send sacrifice straight to our gods. Supplies. Wow, that's so many. The gods will reward you for your good deeds. Your Grace, I bring you news. There seems to be some weird anomaly in the woods up in the north. Magic, perhaps. Colorful lights out of nowhere in the middle of the night. It sounds so frightening. Do you know anything more about it? I visit Abuka, the village next to the woods, the morning after one of these disturbances. They said the Lord Arvin's children went missing that night. I tell you, magic is involved. That's not good. Show the Lord can himself. If not, I would expect him to visit me in person. Oh yes, of course. Just hope you're right and nothing bad will happen. Sorry, let me help you with this struggle. I offer the best price is all of Davin. 28 gold for 22 supplies. What do you think? I think I'm positive on supplies. No, let's equal it out a little bit. Maybe that's a bad trade. I don't know. I need to spend 20, 45 gold on buildings. So, yeah, that's probably a bad trade. I don't know if there's any reason to invite loads to the castle now.
Hey, what?
That's 36, 39, 3, 6, 11, 17, 18, 30. Okay. So let's do that, let's do that, let's do this. Let's keep the money. Next round we'll do prepare the general. Your Grace, I have found a match from the substance in with the file to the poison used in tallies. So it's quite certain that this file was used to poison tallies. But what would it be doing near Bronca? I don't know, Your Grace. Thank you for this. It'll be useful in our investigation. At your service, Your Grace. I heard that your children went missing. Is that something to do with the magic in the forest? Oh, and who told you that? Did you think I would come to see you in person if my village and my family was in trouble? Besides, I don't have any children. I told you this was clearly trying to set you up. My advice, don't go easy on the fellow. I know I wouldn't. Yeah, so the lords don't help with this pretty much. President Sadani, a fox. Weird. Oh, it's her fox. Sadani, what on earth is this fox doing in the throne room? It's my new agent! Hisser! Back with the pets, are we? Well, you can't exactly send toys on a mission. You don't understand anything, no matter how much you explain. Besides, this one was hard to recruit. It took time. Is keeping a fox around a good idea, Audrey? Of course it is. You shouldn't cause too much trouble, Your Grace. Ha! Why have you called it that? Oh, that's easy. Because he hisses. Hiss. Hisser can stay. Yes! History will soon be known everywhere. First in Davin for his noble deeds, then at Hannah once we get Lucilia and Dusty back. Perhaps he can compete with the Dragon Slayer Noshiki one day. Oh! Once he's passed initiation, he'll be sent for quests.
Hello?
Yes. Alright. Your Grace, we have found someone that's willingly stayed up all night unwatched in our village. And this scared the witch. The Babushka is back again. Some men on horses, they came. They took over 3 villages, Your Grace. They are forcing everyone to feed enormous amounts of food to their children. We're scared she's coming for them, Your Grace. She wants to eat them. You must do something. They are there right now. Please send your men. They are in 3 villages. The red horse is in Oboka, the black horse is in Jabloka, and the white horse is in Belka. I'll see what I can do. Grace, I have marked these locations on your map. You open the map, you'll be able to point an agent to these locations. Thank you, Your Grace. I knew we could count on you. How are you feeling, darling? What about you? You fainted twice now. What if it gets worse? Who will take over the throne? I think we need to make a bigger effort, darling. Perhaps Audrey is right. We need to try harder. I feel like I'm failing my duty as a queen. At this time, this age, a king should have a son. You do not need to feel guilty. The fates clearly have other plans for us. We have 3 beautiful, healthy daughters. It's not your fault we don't have a successor. Thank you, darling. Perhaps you can meet me later tonight once everyone's gone. I have some ideas how to make things more interesting. Maybe it will help. I see. Maybe some sort of small gift to remind her that I love her no matter what. Wow, 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 wow. Maybe I should have focused on the other ones first, but these ones usually give you some. The question marks usually give you some like goods and stuff. I don't think there's a reason to invite anyone else. I don't think Frederick counts for me anymore. I wonder if I can get Noshiki on my side. Then. I don't think so. It did say once it's red, like you can't do anything about it anymore. That thing's gonna walk from this side.
Bye. Hey.
Oh no! Oh no! It's just some nettle powder. It'll pass in a bit. Where are you getting these ideas from, Asalia? Can't talk to Maya anymore, so I need to find other ways to stay entertained. That isn't fair to your sister. Help her get rid of this and be gone. We will talk about this, Asalia. That's why there isn't an heir to the throne. Maybe we can try another time. Perhaps we can still try tonight? Let's see, do I get... Yeah, I totally don't get Sir Frederick's stuff anymore either. Like, it's just not here, so that's lame. Alright, I'm gonna hold on to the gold, because I only need this doing like the last battle. I don't think I need more troops. I can like not feed my people for a little bit and be okay. We'll do one turn without it. Oh, I meant to quit. This is going to be the end of my stream. Thank you everyone who's been here. I hope you've had a great time. I will be continuing to stream this game definitely every single Thursdays, but at other times as well when I have some free time. Everyone, I hope you have a good night, a good morning, good evening, whatever time of day it is for you. Thanks.